Hey everyone, welcome to I Totally Love It. My name is Susan, and today is Monday, so that means it's time for MS for Mondays, Mojo, and Blink. And today's prompt is a menu. All right, so there's all kinds of menus out there, and I'll just say this is the third time I've recorded this video, so let's see if it works this time. All right, so first option in menus are your takeout menus. Go to your favorite restaurant, grab a takeout menu. Uh, you can use it as a page in a journal. Maybe you want to cut out some stuff. Um, make little tags out of it, bookmarks, whatnot. Punch some stuff just as some background fodder. Great way to use menus. If you have some cookbooks that you're cutting up, or maybe you have some recipe or cookbook pages, recipe pages. A lot of cookbooks often have those pages where they're like suggested menus, for breakfast, lunch, dinner, or, fancy parties or holiday dinners and stuff. You could use those. Those would go great in a like vintage recipe journal. Another option, a third option would be to use my freebie. I know by the time you see this, Halloween is, let's see, 11 days away. So you may just want to save this for next year. But I made the menu with the help of Chat GPT. And then I had to go in Canva and edit because there were spelling errors. And then, but it was some nice help. And then I went in and added some elements and a background from Graphics Fairy. So this will be a freebie in my coffee shop. So go grab that. So that's make a menu. Make it a menu for the theme that you're working on. Or a fourth option you may not have thought of, but in the public domain sector of images that are available online, namely the New York Public Library. So just go to New York Public Library, public domain images. They had an original site and then they've stopped that and started a new one. That's a little more detailed, I guess. Anyways, type the word menu when you get there, and you'll get all kinds of menus. You'll get menus for ships, menus for trail railways, dignitary meals, where they were honoring someone, or there's restaurant menus up there. So get up there, have a look around. You can download them. Now I downloaded, and I've already cut this up. Like I said, this is the third time I've made this video. I I just downloaded mine and then uploaded into Photoshop, and I just had like 5 on a page. But you could even upload them to Canva. Canva is free. Um, there's a free version, and it worked really well for me. I went ahead and bit the bullet and got the paid version. But that's just because I do the news. Otherwise, I was just stuck with the free version, and really that was working well for me too. I just wanted more options. So, anyways, you can upload them there, and then delete them from your computer, so they're not taking up a bunch of space as well. But you can upload them to your Canva account. So I did that. Well, I put mine on Photoshop, and I'm not putting in my coffee shop because when you get on the New York Public Library public domain page, when you pull up each little menu, or anything that you pull up, it'll have a little section underneath where they will discuss the copyright for that. And all these menus pretty much say they believe that they are copyright free, but they hadn't completely exhausted the chance that there could be a copyright on them. I doubt there is, but I mean, some of these were kind of old. Anyway, so I took my small versions, I kind of shrunk them down, but you can have them to be whatever size you want. And I made a little collage with them, and I used a little Tim Holtz paper doll. So I'll tell you what they are because I did that originally, but let me pause my video so it doesn't crash again. Okay, this one here and this one, and this is the other half of it that I didn't use, are from the New York Central lines or rail lines, I guess, dining services. And I'm sure when you look online, they'll have dates for those. But those are fun to read. Of course, these are shrunk down, so you really can't read them very well. This was a German menu. I'm guessing for this steamliner back here. And then there was the Baltimore and Ohio rail lines. So, but they had all kinds. They had Asian restaurants, tea parties. Like I said, a lot of like dignitaries. Someone was getting honored, or someone was visiting, or something like that. But lots to choose from. There were pages and pages and pages of menus, and you can zoom in on the images before you decide to download them and see if you really want them. And anyways, yeah, I just want to give you that option. But I wanted to add to my 100-day project here. So this was day 82. So I now have 18 more days to go to finally finish. But there we go. Yeah, that'd be fun to get like something from the 50s too, and you collage it with some 50s themed items, or a tea party one. You got tea party die cuts, ephemera with it. So lots of things to do out there. You can just write your own if you like writing. Make a menu. What would be your ideal menu? So it could be a writing prompt, collaging prompt, journaling prompt, whatever you want it to be, however you interpret this. All right, guys. So before I leave you, I'll just remind you that next Monday is our final prompt for October. It is monster, and that could be anything. It could be something monster size. It could be a scary creature, uh, a fictional creature from a story. It could be from Monsters Inc. Those fun, lovable, like Mike Wazowski or Sully Sullivan, or Boo. So if you have some Monsters Inc. stickers you're trying to use up, there you go. It could be something like a monster truck, something monster size. It could just be the word monster written big, small, in sticker letters, whatever. Get creative. If you're making a journal, a Halloween journal, maybe it's something in your Halloween journal. But the prompt is for you to interpret. All right, guys, I appreciate you and your time. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see your video out there. And if you don't make videos, I hope to see it over in my Facebook group, Junk Journal Madness, or on Instagram. Instagram, I have the same name. I totally love it. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Till then, bye bye.